Hello and welcome back to Mr. Adelman's fantastic math class. Today we're going to talk about polygons. Polygons are what most people would know just as shapes, so we're going to try to go this fairly quickly. So first thing you need to know about a polygon is that it's a closed figure. There's no open gaps in it. Sides are made up of line segments. The sides have common endpoints with other sides. This one's kind of self-explanatory, but sides are non-collinear, meaning they bend. And each side intersects exactly two other sides, but only at their endpoints. So let's take a look at a couple examples that we can do. So one example that you should all be familiar with is just a triangle. So if we're talking about closed figures, that would be an example of a polygon. We would label each vertex, the vertices. The vertex of an angle is also the vertex of a polygon, and these are all referred to as sides. And now a non-example of a figure that would not be a closed figure would be just something that looked like, maybe looks like that. So we'll call this DEFG. Okay, it's not closed. There's an opening space there, so that is not a polygon. Sides are line segments, so you can see that these all stop. So a non-example of a line segment would be something maybe that looks like, now these are all line segments, but then if we have some sort of curve, since that curves, that would not be a line segment. One thing we should know that shapes can be either what they refer to, and we'll get more into it, as concave or convex. So if it's concave, it sort of goes inside as opposed to outside. So let's call that HIJK. Call this one LMNOP. So sides are non-collinear. That's pretty self-explanatory. And like I said, that each side intersects with exactly with exactly two other sides, but only at the endpoints. So each segment here, notice that it intersects with two other sides. So where are we? Element O P Q R S T U V W X. So notice that this segment QR intersects with RS and QX, but only at the vertices. Okay, so each one has 2 points. An example of where that would not happen would be something, if you had something that looks like this. Because, let's label this, let's go back to the start, A, B, C, and D. Because AC intersects with BD, but at someplace that's not an endpoint, that would not be an example. Let's also talk about how we would name these. The way that you name them is you name them by each vertices, and you go in order. So if I say this would be polygon, starting at A, go to the next vertices, and that's B, and then finally to C. So this one would be polygon H I J K, And even if we don't go in alphabetical order, let's say, for instance, I'm not sure why you would do it, but if I started with W, so this would be polygon. If the vertices were not labeled in order, in alphabetical order, then you would still go in the direction. So if we start with W, X, Q, R, S, T, U, V. Yes, a very long name for a shape. So that is how you identify polygons and also how you would name them. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me either in person or on my blog. Thank you very much. Take care. Goodbye.